Vacuuming and charging refrigerant on a mini split unit can seriously up your HVAC game if you want it running smooth and cool without wasting cash. So, first off, you gotta know how to get that vacuum right before adding refrigerant. Start by hooking up your vacuum pump to the service ports, and don't rush. Let it run until you hit a steady micron reading below the target, usually around 500 microns or less. Keep an eye on that gauge because if the number pops back up after you turn off the pump, it means there's a leak or moisture hanging around, so you need to fix that before charging. Once you see no rise in the micron reading over like 10 to 15 minutes, that standing vacuum test, you're golden to move on. When charging, make sure to add refrigerant slowly and weigh it out if you can, so you don't overfill or undercharge. Always check the manufacturer's specs for the right amount because too much or too little refrigerant messes with efficiency and can damage your unit. Watch for signs like frost on lines or weird noises. Those mean you might need to tweak your charge. Keep tools like a good micron gauge and refrigerant scale handy. They make the whole process way easier. One of the biggest mistakes folks make when vacuuming and charging mini split units is not reaching the proper vacuum depth, which leads to moisture and air in the system and poor cooling. Fix it by patiently running the vacuum pump until you get that steady low micron reading with no rise during the standing vacuum test. Another common slip-up is overcharging or undercharging refrigerant, which hurts efficiency and can break parts. Always follow manufacturer specs and use a scale for accuracy. A third problem is ignoring leaks during the vacuum process. If your micron gauge creeps back up after shutting off the pump, that means you've got leaks or moisture. Find and seal those leaks before charging to keep your system healthy. BigHomeProjects.com helps homeowners find trusted local contractors who really know their stuff with mini splits and other home projects. For contractors, it's a solid way to get more work lined up with people ready to hire without all the hassle of marketing themselves.